So you know I'm gonna have to get my camera exactly how I like it. You know me already. I want to make sure everything is perfect. Yeah, let me go down like that. Today I have something interesting to talk about. So, hello everyone. Happy Sunday. First of all, I'm gonna be doing something different today. Today, we are going to be discussing, not even discussing, I'm just going to be talking. So it's more going to be like a sermon, right? So if you are, I wouldn't even say if you're not a Christian, click away. If you're just curious what I have to say, stay, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm going to ask the rest, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Anyways, we are going to be reading from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3, verse 1. Okay. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Let me take my headphones out. I'm just going to end it right there, but if you would like me to finish it, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to reign and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. What profit have he that worketh and wherein he laboureth? I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He hath made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart, so that no man could find out the work of that God maketh from the beginning to the end. I know that there is no good in them, but for a man to rejoice and to do good in his life. And also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of his labor. It is the gift of God. I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever. Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. God doeth that men should fear before him. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been. And God require that which is past. So I guess I'll keep my Bible open. So back to the verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven. So today I want to talk about what it means to be an on-time God, because basically that is what God is saying, is that things are not going to be done on your time. God is an on-time God. So he's on his own time, not on yours, not on anybody else's. He sees all and he knows what has to happen for you to be where you need to go in the future, right? There's people that don't have 100% faith because they want things done in their own time. And not just in their life, in other people's life as well. They want this person to come out of this lifestyle on their time. But if you have 100% faith and you believe that the person that says they're seeking God, why do you not think God will bring them out of that situation? Why are you trying to make demands on another person's life to bring them out on your time, as if you're all knowing, as if you are all powerful, as if you self are God but you self are man, so you're not knowing? You are lacking and knowledge and understanding, and we're all children, and so we're all students of a teacher. Though some people might be more intelligent students than others, we are still students of the Creator. And the Creator is what? All knowing. Who are we? Not knowing and lacking. Man is lacking. So as I said before, you have people that want to be on their own time. They want you to go to school when you want to go to school. They want you to graduate at a time that they want you to graduate at a time. They start putting all these doubts and fears and worries about how your life is going to be. But these are the people, some, that say they have faith, so their faith is lacking. They have faith in some things, but not others. God is an all-powerful, all-magnificent God. One that performs miraculous miracles all over the world. Anything is possible, but when you try to be on your own time and try to do things on your time, you are saying to God that you are not all-powerful, you are not all-knowing, and you don't know what's going to happen next. You have people that may not be living a life that you agree with, and you want them to change now. You want them to change their ways now, but some people have to go through a time where they need to surrender. They need to go through a time of learning. They need to go of a time through poverty. They need to go through a time of distress. They need to go through a time of depression. Because what happens in the future, they need to be able to appreciate and value it so it can stay permanent. So people don't understand that everybody is on a different time frame. Everybody is on a different time frame. God understands this because He knows our heart. He knows our mind and He knows our soul. So there are some people that have to live a lifestyle of vanity so they can get a lifestyle of abundance and prosperation and deliverance so they can appreciate when they deliver. You have people who are born into deliverance, yes, and they go back to a lifestyle of shame. They go back to a lifestyle of vanity, right? We need to go through a season of vanity. Some of us, not all of us, we need to go through a season of vanity to get to a lifestyle and a season of deliverance and stay there. And stay there. So some people have to experience those things to appreciate the blessings, or they will not stay. A lot of the times you pray God will bless the person, but they will take the blessing and then throw it away and not appreciate it and not value it. So some people's seasons are longer than other people's seasons, right? But as long as that they are seeking, that they will be heard if you have faith. So those who say they have faith in the Word of God, and they have faith that God is all-powerful and all-willing and all-accepting God, then things that other people doing in their life should not be in your mind and is not on your time, right? It's not on your time. You have the righteous crucifying the seeking. I was in church today, and the pastor, this is the church I just come to the first time, the pastor said something I did not agree with. He said that, there are people who are dressing so-and-so way in downtown, and they call themselves Christian, and you ain't no Christian. Who are you to tell someone who is seeking God? They are in a season, and they are trying. The unfit are crucifying the unfit righteous. I called them righteous before, but truly and really, the people who are speaking for God Himself are depicting of who's a Christian and who is not. This is their season. This is a season of sorrow. This is a season of depressing. But those who are looking and seeking will be heard. And if you think not, if you don't think that God has the power to change a stripper, to change a drug dealer, to change a child abuser, to change anybody, a prisoner, a criminal, in a day, and a second, and an hour, then you do not have faith. So yourself cannot speak about what it means to be a Christian, right? God is a miraculous God. He can put His weight and His hand on those who are not even looking, because He knows what they are capable to do for His people and for His work, right? So on His time will He deliver those people so they can appreciate and value their deliverance, and they can continue to do His work. Right? It says that a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. There will be a time you have money, there will be a time you don't have money. You know why you have to go to the time you don't have money? So you can appreciate the time where you have money. It's not on my time, because if I got the $1 million right now, there's some things I went through my life, the $1 million would have gone already. And God knows that, because God knows what? God knows my heart. God knows the way that I think, even though I tell Him to put His thoughts into my mind and put His ways into my heart. God knows the way I think. God knows what I would do with each single blessing that I give Him. But a true all-knowing God that I'm seeking, He also knows the season to give to me, give what I want. It's on His time. And when you answer, you said, Lord, answer me speedily and incline thy ear to my supplication. Answer me in the time of need. And if it's a time of need, he will be on time. If you do not believe he will be on time, then you do not lack faith. And that is okay. But look to yourself and look to God and ask for faith. How do you accomplish getting faith? Surrendering. Surrendering your mind. Surrendering your heart. Surrendering your values. Surrendering your life. How do you surrender your life? You give it to God. How do you give it to God? Well, you know the story already. You know the story already. So, I find that a lot of people want to put their fears on you. They want to put your fears about what God has for you in the future, and they want you to do what they want you to do in their time span. But I'm here to tell you, if there's something that you're uncertain about in your lifestyle and you are seeking the Heavenly Father for answers, for explanations, for understanding, he will get to you on his time. He will deliver you on his time. God is an all-powerful, knowing God. And like I said, those who have faith know this already. May not be on the time that you want, but it is on time. If I'm praying to God to deliver me out of whatever it is that I'm trying to be delivered on, what is man to tell me I need to do whatever? So now I need to. God sees all. God knows all. He sees what it is that I'm doing, what it is the person may be doing, and the lifestyle that other man may not like. And if that person is seeking God for deliverance, God hears and he's going to deliver that person when he is ready. Mary Magdalene was living her life, and God saw the life she was living. Did he speak to her at those times? No, because she needed it to go through a time of depression, a time of, what's the word I'm looking for? Persecution, to appreciate the time of deliverance, the time of blessings, the time of prayer, right? When the time came, when they had the soul to cast her to death, who knows, maybe Mary herself was asking some type of, spirit, deliver me, help me, guide me. And in the time when they came to cast the stone, she was answered and she was delivered. This is like, but so many people that call themselves Christians or whatever, they forget the story of Mary Magdalene. They like to look at the people who have similar stories as her down. They like to judge, but they don't think that they will be judged for judging. They like to judge, but they don't think they will be judged for judging. They want things done on their time, but you are not God. So why do I have to understand you? A smart man, I'm not saying all men, but a smart man, and when I say man, I mean woman or male, female or males. A smart one will never listen to man demanding them to do something on their time. Everything that I do, everything that you should do, should be because God told you to do it. Because God instructed you to do it. There are people that have to live a life of being an addict to appreciate life sober, to appreciate. There are people who have to go through a time of being raised by addicts. And they get out in the world and they want nothing to do with drugs because they went through a time to understand a future. I'm not going to hold this too long. I really just wanted to come on here and say that he is an on-time God. He may not come when you want him, but he will be there right on time. Everybody, I need you to like this video, share this video. You can comment on this video. Tell me what your thoughts are. I didn't want to hold you guys too long. I ask that you guys continue to support me and Pray for me. I am trying. That's another thing. You have people who are trying and nobody's going to help them. No one is helping them. They kind of want to see you in that old season. They like to see you on the old season, but then again, they want to be on your time and they want you to do this and they want you to do that, but they don't want to help you to get there. That's okay. Man is just a man. God is all powerful. So people see me, I'm trying to change. People see that. Are they engaging with it? They only engage in negativity. It's not just people with me. That's just how people are. A lot of people are the people that they pray against. You are those people. You are the negative people. You can like all of this nonsense someone did in their old season, but in their new season, you're not supporting them. Because in actuality, you prefer them in the old season. You don't prefer them to rise above you and elevate and become who they're really supposed to be on their spiritual journey. Sometimes people hate your old season, but they're even more mad at the new season that God has planned for you and the blessing that God has planned for you. They don't want you in that season either. Because they don't know what they want. You know why? Because they're not seeking. They're just talking. They're not seeking. God doesn't speak to them. Maybe sometimes they do. Maybe sometimes at point of time that God doesn't speak to them about you. God cannot speak to them about you. God could only speak to them about them. Your journey is not your destination. A lot of people forget that. Your journey is not your destination. Maybe that should have been the title of this video. Your journey is not your destination. He is an on-time God. Okay, I'm going. Alright, so you guys, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, make sure you stream my new single, Beijing Lies. And I just did this Marilyn Monroe cover. It's really good, so you guys go and check that out for me. I appreciate you guys tuning in on my platform. I'm trying. I really am. Yeah.